I'm not amused. All right, I got my boy Cam in the building and my boy AJ in the building, and we're gonna talk NBA conference finals. All right, and I got about 4 questions I got for y'all. All right, so the main question I have for y'all is about Luka Doncic, and all the hype is Luka Doncic. Everybody believes that Luka Doncic is the best player left in the playoffs right now. It probably got Jason Tatum as the second best. And my question is, why is everybody so hype over Luka Doncic when we just watched James Harden do the same thing for what, 6, 7 years, and it didn't get him nowhere? So what's the hype? You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on why everybody is hype about Luka Doncic, and is he overrated? I'll let you go first, AJ, because at least I can tell you paying attention. I'm pretty sure Cam is asleep.
Well, when you've been doing it for so long on a consistent basis at a young age from 14, 16, been playing with grown men, I think that's what kind of separate him from James Harden. His dedication to the game.
Yeah.
He gonna play both ends of the game. If he having an off night, he gonna get everybody else in the game. James Harden, he gonna dribble, 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 step back, shoot till he go 0 for 30 and have 12 turnovers. You know,
That's him.
they two different players to me. I think on a mature level, Luka is over James Harden.
I got something to say to that, but I'll let you go first, Cam. If you got something to say, or I'm gonna challenge that. But I'll let you go, Cam, if you got something to say.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I agree with him. Luca is more on. He know when to turn it on. I'll say that he know exactly when to turn it on. When it's not his night, he letting somebody else lead, and he playing his role, playing on the defensive side. Yes, he moves slow, but his size makes a big difference.
Pause.
I was watching the highlights of the game 7, and I mean he even put DeAndre Ayton in the post. He was even backing him down in the post. So it makes a big difference because of his size. His size, he can go in and out. His in and out game is there. He been playing pro ball since he was what 13, 14 years old. And I mean, he came in the league just pretty much ready, and everybody know international basketball is way more competition, way more competitive than the NBA. So it's like a playground for him right now.
Let me challenge that because both of y'all said the same thing, and I got a problem with that. All right, so y'all said the exact opposite of what I see. I see a ball hog, and I don't know how y'all don't see that. Yeah. I see a ball hog. The last 2 games, I see Luka sharing the ball because he had no choice but to learn that if the team ain't playing, he can't win regardless. Now, that's what I thought he would have learned against the Clippers last year, but he didn't learn it last year. This year, he had to go down 0-2 versus the Suns before he learned it. So my point is, did he really learn it, or did the Suns quit on their coach? I believe the Suns quit.
I would say they quit.
I wouldn't say they quit.
I would think in all phases they lost that game.
Yeah, that Mavs had more energy. Like it was a momentum shift. I'll say that.
Yeah.
A major momentum shift. Like from that team to go from 0-2 to and it starts from up here. You know, what's the name? Mark Cuban, Jason Kidd, hell of a coach. He hadn't failed anywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere he's been winning. So that's a plus. And Phoenix, I think last year was a fluke. Injuries got their team to the championship.
Agree with that.
So, and another thing, I missed one. Like James Harden.
Yeah.
Uh, he get all his points from the free throw line. You can't be. You can't
I
go.
won't give y'all that ammunition, but I agree.
You can't go.
I agree.
You can't go 6 for 30. You can't go 6
And
for
still
30,
score 30.
and have 18, 19 free throws made.
Yeah, he getting
And
exposed.
say, "Oh, he's the best playmakers in the league." No, you can't do that.
Yeah,
Can't do that.
I give you that. Luka Doncic actually scoring because Luka can't shoot free throws, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So Luka actually be out there scoring. They say he a bad 3-point shooter, but I swear watching the games, I don't agree. But Luka be hooping. I ain't gonna lie, I did kind of try to cheat y'all on that question, but all right. Hey, so anybody watching, y'all know they know what they talking about because I did try kind of shortcut them. But let me ask you this then. This is a question that I heard from the analyst. Who was that? I don't know if that was John Sally or what, but I don't know if I agree. But I like asking y'all because y'all play, what they call it, team basketball. You know what I'm saying? Y'all play organized basketball. There you go.
Yeah.
Or an organized sports. But they said that it's possible that the Celtics are not burnt out after that long series with the Bucks. Y'all believe in that? Because these young dudes, like, I don't know how you could be, like, they think that obviously they're going to lose game 1 because they still burnt out. But y'all think that the Bucks took it? Okay, I feel the same way. But do y'all think the Bucks took it out of them and basically the Heat going, like hyenas, pick off a carcass?
I don't think so. I think this is, and you gonna hate for me. You gonna hate when I say, but I really believe it's Jason Tatum year. Like it just seems like everything is going his way. He showed up. They asked how he was gonna play against, embarrassed him.
Yeah, he playing.
Yes, Middleton was out, but he showed up. That game 6, I mean, he turned it on in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And he couldn't miss. Now he's going into Miami. Now Miami is one of the best defensive teams in the league. But the problem is they don't have no size that's gonna be able to guard him. Nobody. Except PJ Tucker might. But if PJ Tucker can get on him, who gonna guard Jaylen Brown?
So wait, you wouldn't put Jason Tatum, you wouldn't put Jimmy Butler or PJ Tucker? I would put PJ Tucker on Jason Tatum and Jimmy Butler on Jalen. Huh?
You're gonna have to, but
yeah,
it's still leaving windows for everybody. Grant Williams, he done came out of nowhere and started shooting threes. Marcus Smart, yeah, he flop a lot, but he make his shots when they need them.
Yeah.
So it's.
I think what lost the Bucks that game was they didn't adjust. So when you look at how the Celtics played Giannis, Giannis had got 40. He was getting from the 3-point line. He was driving to the paint anytime he wanted.
Best player in the league, by the way.
Game 7, at least 3 people were surrounding him. Hand-to-hand, locked arms. You not getting to this rim.
Yeah.
A major adjustment. All right, he ain't gonna go for 40. We know Grayson Allen is not gonna go for another 20 piece.
Yeah.
We know Drew Holiday is a hit and miss.
Yeah.
And everybody else ain't gonna get there.
That's true.
So we stop the guy, we gonna stop the whole team.
Yeah.
But the was.
Are they burnt out?
Are they burnt out?
I don't think they're burnt out. I think this had to be the series game they had to play. Because they truly played
one person.
That's it.
Like they played one person.
Team ball.
I'm gonna tell you what I saw. I saw the coach lose that because they said Mike Budenholzer's philosophy is you won't beat us with threes. You won't make enough to beat us. And he found out the hard way that if you don't guard shooters, they will beat you with threes. How you leave Grant Williams open the whole game? Like, that's the coach. Like AJ said, they refused to adjust. And I don't think that's nothing they should have needed to adjust in game 7. That should have been what you came up into that series thinking. If they start shooting threes, we'll adjust immediately. They refused. Why are you? Man, we play NBA 2K. We play the rec center. If a team can shoot, we give up the 2. Especially if we know we can't shoot. Milwaukee shot 4 for 33 that game. from the three. So how do you win?
33.
4 for 33. So how do you win? How do you go? When they went to halftime, it wasn't out of control yet. You could have still won that game, but they didn't adjust, and that's what my biggest problem with Mike Budenholzer. And matter of fact, he would have got fired last year if everybody didn't get injured. He would have been gone because the Bucks wouldn't have made it to no finals. Matter of fact, he sent Giannis out there to, mess up Kyrie Irving ankle. But if the Nets would have put them out, Mike Budenholzer would have got fired. And what I'm getting at is that coach ain't got no smarter. And it's so weird, you know what I mean? Like, at least I see Monty Williams trying to adjust. Monty Williams make it seem like DeAndre Ayton quit on the team.
It's a possibility. I mean, he was burnt out. What you call it? I mean, I don't know. What's his name? Cameron Payne?
Yeah. I don't know why he benched him.
Like, everybody being injured or something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people was being hurt. But, I mean, there's still no excuse. You up 2-0.
Hey, the Pelicans exposed how to beat the Suns. The Pelicans exposed that. You might as well break that team up. Alvarado, he showed you pick up Chris Paul. He 100 years old at that point. He ain't gonna make it the whole game. He ain't gonna make the whole game if you make him earn it.
Yeah, I agree. Devin Booker just wasn't. He got at least 2 more years before he win one. But he's not gonna win one in Phoenix. He's not gonna win one in Phoenix.
They tried to push him to superstar level too early. He ain't there. I ain't gonna say he ain't gonna reach it. You said there. Superstar?
Hold on.
Yeah, that's all I'm getting at. He ain't superstar.
He's a star.
Yeah, I give him that.
DeAndre Ayton is a superstar for that team. That is a walking double-double.
Big men do that.
Yeah, but the difference is he can shoot.
He can
actually play.
But he's not aggressive enough.
It's pretty rare right now. I mean,
he's not.
What do you say?
He's not disciplined enough.
No, he's not mature enough.
No, so he's not aggressive enough. I think he is the best. I think he's the most talented big man. But still, you see how aggressive Giannis is, and you see Jokic, and you see Embiid, and you see where DeAndre Ayton. You can clearly tell he's not their level.
Yeah, of course not.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Because when you said he's a superstar on the team, I'm thinking Chris Paul, the only superstar
for that. I said he's a superstar for that team.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying that Chris Paul is the only superstar on that team, and that's why when you stop Chris Paul, you cut the head off that snake.
Yep.
And that snake is done. I mean, when they cut the head off that snake was done. And I mean, it was.
It was over.
That's it. And that's what. All right, let's go on to Golden State. And here's my point. I would say that Luka Doncic. I'll give it to people that Luka Doncic might be the best player on the floor in Mavs versus the Warriors. But here's the problem: the next four best players on the court. You don't even agree with that. I run it. You don't even agree with that. Yeah. A lot of people think Luka better than Curry.
If Curry on that court, there's nobody not on the court because he's too dangerous. He do too much. He set screens. What point guard do that?
Yeah.
He set screens, then break out to the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Go to the paint.
Yeah.
He fight for rebounds. It's so much that he do that people don't pay attention to because all they see is, Curry got the ball. He finna pull up.
Yeah.
People don't see what he do on the backside. Cutting out passing lanes and stuff like that. It's a lot that they do on that court that people don't pay attention to.
Yeah.
His stat line be full every game.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they see Luka's stat line and they see Luka with the 40 points and the 10 assists and the 10 rebounds. Matter of fact, he had 10 rebounds in the first quarter versus the Suns. And they see Steph missing free throws at this point is bad. Steph shooting 4 for 16 on 3. I mean, in all reality, in my opinion, I'm like, Steve Kerr need to come back so he can bench. Steph was... In my opinion, Steph was the reason why that Game 6 drug out. Because you're waiting for Steph to get his shot going while Klay Thompson is on fire. So why pass the ball to Steph? Klay Thompson is Game 6 Klay Thompson. I mean, That's the best player in the NBA in Game 6.
Klay Thompson steps up.
It ain't a player in the NBA better than Game 6 Klay Thompson. So I'm like, back to my point, I'll say this. I will say that Luka Doncic is just the best player on the floor. I'll concede to that, but here's the problem. The next four, Steph, Draymond, Clay, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins. The next five are Golden State Warriors. And then you could go and...
I wouldn't say that.
I would say that the system is better than...
Is it?
Is way better than the Mavericks.
Is it?
Coaching wise, that system, the Warriors system.
No.
When you look at how that system is set up, even though they may spread out and everybody may go to the 3-point line, you're gonna still see somebody back cut. You're gonna see somebody set a back screen. You're gonna see somebody come off this guy. This dude can switch over on this guy right here and know that he gonna lock him down. If Draymond get on Luka, he not doing nothing. If Clay get on Luka, he ain't doing nothing. If Jordan Poole get on this guy, he ain't doing nothing. The system is built to where
the size,
which is part of the system. You can't match up against no team that can. I can put this guy in the corner. I know if Steph, automatically two, 3 people looking at Steph.
Yeah.
I throw it to over here in the corner. Poole, he gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Clay gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Maybe Andrew gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Maybe even Draymond.
Draymond ain't shooting.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, he in the paint. He's still looking for a pass.
Yeah.
He's not gonna shoot it. But as far as that situation right there, you can't rule out them with it. Like, that's something that I was not expecting. I knew he was good, but him to step over what he doing, and what's that dude name?
I don't believe in him. Jalen Brunson.
Jalen.
Yeah. I don't believe.
Like, even with the Nets,
But
Spencer Dinwiddie was that guy.
It makes it major.
But he is 6-man off the bench. Dinwiddie. These are Jalen Poole can be a starter in that system. Jordan Poole. He can be a starter in that system.
Yeah.
Steph is who he is. Clay is who he is.
But what if they don't show up? That's the question.
That's five people that ain't got a. I mean,
and we ain't even made it to the bench yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We ain't worried the bench. We not worried about the bench.
But I'm saying 5 people on the Warriors had to not show up after Luka.
Yeah.
Because like AJ saying, the Warriors bench is as good as, in my opinion, the Mavs starting lineup.
Say that again.
What I'm saying is 5 Warriors had to not show up because, in my opinion, the Warriors bench is as good as the Mavs starting lineup.
Right.
Wow.
For Looney to get 22 rebounds against Steve Adams.
If Gary Payton Jr. wasn't injured, that would be a wrap for this series.
Old and past his prime right now.
Okay.
Looney is terrible, yes. I mean, he just bores the hell out of
Looney
him.
plays his role.
Yeah, he don't shoot no shots.
We're talking about Dallas Mavericks right now.
Mm-hmm.
Finney Smith. Finney Smith.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson. Luka. Spencer Dinwiddie. Powell. I think his name Dwight Powell. They even got some other dude, another shooter. A big man that can shoot threes. I mean, the team.
None of them can create their own. Only Jalen Brunson and Spencer Dinwiddie. And if Luka ain't passing them the ball, and that's why I was just saying, Luka, if he has, I don't believe he has. That's what I was saying earlier. If he has become a team player, yeah, they can get going, and yeah, that'll be a problem for the Warriors. But if he hasn't truly become a team player, and the Suns were just a bad, we just watched the Suns collapse, then Luka will be the downfall of the team because he gonna get his. That's why I compared him to James Harden. He gonna get his, but the rest of the team don't really matter to him. I'm not convinced that Luka's a team player yet.
But what if he has though? Because that same question that you just asked can go about Jason Tatum. You know, they said that about him. He a team player, but he goes for his, but he's not vocal enough. That was his 2 main issues.
Yeah.
He wasn't passing the ball, and he wasn't vocal enough to be a leader. But what if all that has changed now?
But if Jason Tatum for the Celtics, if Jason Tatum go get his, they gonna win.
No, because it has been proven. If Jaylen Brown don't get his points, if Jaylen Brown don't get his as well as Jason Tatum, it's a bad situation. If they are a combo, that's a two-man package. That team is built around them two. And of course, Marcus Smart, but he's the reason why he's still there
He's
because
just the glue.
he's the glue. So, but what if that whole situation has changed as well? What if there's a Miami Heat and Mavs?
I'm not seeing how you.
Imps in this situation.
Honestly, the Mavs figured out of this.
I'm not seeing how you got the Mavs beating the Golden State Warriors because the Golden State Warriors been around. You know what I mean? Like, okay, to your point, because you're doing the if scenario, if the Mavs have become a team, that's over the last 8 games. The Warriors have been a team over the last 8 years.
Even through injuries.
Yeah. I have a hard time believing that's gonna be the team that stopped the Golden State Warriors from making it to the finals when the Rockets didn't. The Rockets should have, you know what I mean? The Rockets didn't.
The Grizzlies pushed them to a game 7 without Ja Morant.
But if Ja Morant would have been there, it would have ended in 5.
You think so?
Yeah, because Ja Morant was
because the ball don't move the same way.
Yeah. They had to relearn how to play that team, and they just forfeited game 5. They just said, "Forget it, we'll just come back." But I started looking at the season, and the Mavericks destroyed the Warriors in the season. But again, Steph, Clay, Dre ain't played but 11 minutes together in the season, so what the Mavericks face in the playoffs won't be what they was facing in the season. And honestly, like I say, let Luka do him. Let Luka do Luka, and stop those shooters. Because I actually believe the Mavericks got some real legit shooters. I say make sure that none of the other players get theirs. And I just don't see how Luka is gonna chase Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Jordan Poole around. I just don't see it. And if you work Luka on defense,
it is a defensive-minded team, though. So that's the biggest thing about that team. That team is fixated on defense.
Which one is that?
It starts with Jason Kidd and Finney Smith.
Okay.
Like it starts with them. So the whole trick to this situation is who gonna chase who?
Yeah.
Off them screens. That's what it come down to. Who gonna chase who? Because if you see Curry cutting, 9 times out of 10, Curry ain't gonna keep cutting. Somebody gonna cut off of him.
Yeah.
And it's gonna leave him free because they're gonna be worried about Curry. So it's so much. I'm looking forward to the game.
You know that depth lineup, you got Steph, Clay, Dre, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, and only person that's not probably gonna shoot is Draymond Green on the court. What Luka gonna be doing? Luka gonna have to move around. Luka better get in shape over these next 24 hours.
I don't even think it's about him getting in shape. He moved in slow motion, so it's
even worse. I just don't see him chasing no Steph Curry, which is why I was like, how do you even put what's that dude, Zion? I'm like, how do you put Zion out there on Steph? I mean, like, it's just not gonna happen. And I feel the same way about Luka. I'm like, let's get this boy in shape, because in my opinion, attack Luka. Just like I felt like the strategy was Steven Adams got out there and that was a problem because of the rebounding, but in game 6, Klay Thompson went after him. They set a screen. Steven Adams wasn't finna come out there, and Klay Thompson caught on fire. And I'm like, that same target could be Luka.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Golden State Warriors fan, so everything in my scenarios work out in our favor, and nothing work out in another team's favor. And I'm gonna just be sitting there shocked if we go down 2-0, 0-2.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it really all depends, man, because it comes down to those basket cuts. That's it.
Yeah.
Who gonna grab who on them switches?
Yeah.
Who gonna be smart enough to stay at home and not chase? That's what it's gonna come down to, because they don't have nobody. They don't have a Kyle Korver. They're gonna run through screens and all this stuff. They don't have that. They have Fat Boy Luka. They got them with it, just a 6-man. Jalen Brunson. I have not seen him run through no. They haven't played nobody like this beast that they about to play Wednesday.
Yeah.
Nobody. That team is legit built off screen cuts. Rarely they basket cut to the goal. I mean, if somebody going off a screen, they going straight to that 3-point line.
Yeah.
The only person that throw the ball in the paint really is Draymond Allen.
Yeah.
So it's so much that's going to come down to this. We're going to see how this game go Wednesday. And that's going to determine that they fake.
It is. I'm going to say this. I'm going to let y'all go, man. It's been a good show, but I'm going to say this. If the Warriors actually shoot the 3 ball this series over 35%, instead of this 12% they tried to give us in game 5, if Steph Curry shooting 40% like he's supposed to be shooting, and if they stop turning the ball over, instead of getting 20 turnovers a game and lower it down to 19, I was just playing. If they lower it down to 10, it's going to be a blowout every game.
Easily.
Right.
It's going to be a blowout. If the Warriors start shooting if just Steph starts shooting like Steph can, because Clay been missing, Steph been missing, and Jordan Poole, he was only hot in the Nuggets series. He didn't cool all the way off. That's why I say Andrew Wiggins is not the top 3 is Steph, Clay, Andrew Wiggins, but because Andrew Wiggins be playing on the other end of the floor. If the Warriors will stop turning the ball over and Steph and Clay will just take better shots, they don't even have to shoot better. Just stop taking these wild Steph shooting logo shots for a heat check, and Clay, when Clay get the ball, Clay just feel like it's my turn to let it ride. If they tone that down, yeah,
it's like he's still trying to prove himself.
Yeah, it's forced.
I'm with you on that.
It's gonna be a blowout if that happens. If those are 2 minor things. If they just stop, I don't know who Steph see in the crowd that he throwing the ball to, and I don't know who Draymond see, but they just them 2. If they tone down the turnovers, and I don't know what happened to Jordan Poole, but he didn't forget how to dribble. So if he just turned it to Klay Thompson and just catch and shoot, it's gonna be a blowout. You ain't gonna be seeing. They're going to lose faith in the Mavericks real fast if the Warriors start shooting closer to 35, 36, 37%, because they shooting low 30%, and some games they shooting in the 20s. So them some minor adjustments, and you're going to have some blowouts.
Well, in their defense, Memphis, they were more physical than they were. They were way more physical than the Mavs. Gonna be. That's a young team that's hungry and that will get down and get on that ground, fight for their ball.
Are you saying the Mavericks, the Grizzlies are better than the Mavericks?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I agree too.
Yeah.
I agree too. I agree too. I agree too.
The healthy job you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even without them,
I feel like that was a better team.
There's a series between the Mavericks and the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies would have won.
The Grizzlies will win 3 easily without y'all because of how physical they are. They can switch. That was the reason why they had. That's the reason they went to games. Well, they went to game 6 or
6. Yeah.
Game 6 against what's called. Because of how physical that they were, they can switch with all of them.
Yeah.
They can switch. They have Dylan Brooks, he running through screens, chasing behind Curry. They have all of it. They put one person, they put Bane or Dylan Brooks on Luka. Luka not getting 40.
Yeah.
He's not getting 40.
Yeah.
They did the finish like that because that team was just. They made it to the finals because of injuries. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So.
All right, man. Y'all want to give any shout outs before we go? Y'all got any shout outs y'all want to give out?
OTG, that's the brand. We're on the way. We're dropping in 2020.
All right. right.
Tell them what it means.
OTG is only through God. Mentorship,
Okay.
guys and girls
Yeah.
that we're coming with in 2023. We're dropping shirts as well. My page will be up, so on the next episode we will have that.
Running,
I don't
man.
have
And,
no tabs.
all
I
right.
just gotta say, Warriors in 6,
All right.
but I got Boston winning it all.
All of the Miami games, I agree.
Yeah, and Jamal sold us out this episode. It's
He
all
did.
good, though.
He did. He being Jamal, but it's all good. Shout outs to Jamal. Shout outs to Leo. And shout outs to the fans. I am not amused.